The U.S. political system is really skewed because of the unbridled money influence in politics, and a new constitutional amendment is needed to restore some balance. That's according to political activist Stephen Spalding in a recent interview.
So it really is a system that is really out of balance. Voters feel like their voice doesn't matter. It's reducing trust in government, but it's not as simple as cash for votes. It's a system that is really skewed in favor of those that are able to participate fully with their bank accounts rather than just their votes.
Spalding said this year's presidential race could be the most expensive one in American history in terms of campaign spending.
The last election was about $7 billion. We're seeing much more money going through super PACs. We're seeing lots more money from a very small, unrepresentative segment of society. And money in politics has really been a theme so far in the election.
The super PACs, short for political action committees, are set up by candidates to accept unlimited donations from supporters allowed by a 2010 Supreme Court ruling, which lifted the restrictions on campaign donations to nonprofit corporations that support certain candidates. Though the election season has barely passed halfway, 22 presidential candidates have raised more than $1,219 million in campaign funds, including $452 million in donations to their super PACs.
People think that the rules are rigged in favor of those who can hire lobbyists, in favor of those that can pay for candidate campaigns. There's an expression that he who pays the piper calls the tune. So there's a real concern that money skews political outcomes in favor of those who have the biggest bank accounts and the deepest pockets, and not necessarily on the merits of ideas.
He believed that the Supreme Court's controversial ruling, passed with a 5-4 vote, was an aberration and should be overturned or amended. He revealed that there is already a movement on the way to introduce a viable 28th constitutional amendment that will restore the ability of states and Congress to impose some reasonable limits on money in politics.